and when you play it faster, it should sound like that. And if you have problems that both hands are together at the same time, try to make different rhythms in the hands. You can also make it the other way around here. Or we can play left, right, left, right. That really helps. It brings your hands together. Your torso is moving to the right when he... Here we go to the right. And here of course to the left. And when we are here, we are also closer to the keyboard. We go to the right and closer to the keyboard. And if we play downwards, we go to the left and closer to the keyboard. Triads. Here is the root position of A minor. First inversion 1, 2, 5. Second inversion is 1, 3 and 5. And in the root position you can decide to use 1, 3 and 5 if you have small hands, but you can also use 1, 2 and 4 if your hands are bigger. And also in the left hand we can start with 1, 3 and 5. The root position, or 1, 2, 4. And then the first inversion is 1, 3, 5. The second inversion is 1, 2, 5. And then play it with both hands, of course. And back again. Or you can play it as a slow arpeggio. You can play it, in this case you can also play triplets. Note. That's a good exercise. And we play 1, 2, 3, 5. First inversion 1, 2, 4, 5. Second inversion also 1, 2, 4, 5. In the left hand we have 1, 2, 4 and 5 here in the root position. First inversion is 1, 2, 4, 5. Second inversion 1, 2, 3 and 5. Now let's play it as a slow arpeggio. chord, you can do the same thing as we have done in the scales. And so on, and the other way around. And there is always a version that is more difficult for you or for your hand, and practice the more difficult version more often, of course. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Once your elbow is moving to the right here, and if you play upwards in the right hand, it's important to go. You play the thumb, then you go behind the 2, behind the 3, and then your elbow is already in a good position. You can move forward behind the 2, behind the 3, and also go to the right with the torso and closer to the keyboard. Come back into the middle. The same in the left hand. We use 4, 5, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1. We go to the right, of course, and a little bit closer to the keyboard when we move in the treble, and when we go downwards. Also think, go behind the 2 here, not too much behind the 4, because then you have too much tension in your thumb here. But when you play 1, 2, 3, it's okay here, and you feel, you can do this exercise, go behind the 2, behind the 3, and when you move behind the 4, you feel that it becomes tense. So, also when playing downwards, of course you have the tendency to go under your hand with the thumb, behind the 2, behind the 3, although you play finger number 4, and also slowly with both hands, closely observe your thumb, go behind the 2, behind the 3, behind the 2, to the right with your torso and closer to the keyboard. It's now in the left hand, go behind the 2, we go back to the middle, let's imagine we play more in the bass, we go to the left and closer to the keyboard. And remember, when you're playing scales and arpeggios, the thumb is never on a black key. So you never play a scale like that. Or something like that. That does not exist. The thumb is always on the white keys. And thanks very much for watching, and if you like this video, please subscribe.